for this to...
Oh, I wasn't trying to select anything. Welcome back. I registered my numpad as the one option select. We're back. Yes. We're potentially sending, what's his face to his death. As we sneak around. Corbin.
Hostiles named.
A perfect society demands perfect. Help you with something? It's impossible.
Ooh, how are we supposed to get to that door without destroying all of the people here? Also, just a fair warning, I may lose power and this stream may disappear because it is going crazy outside right now. Thunder and lightning has been extreme.
That's
all right, hello, see you later.
Battle's looking a mite marginal, Commander.
Oh, hello, that's death. No, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna save the trauma kits. I'm gonna have to blast my way through this room. There's really no way for me to get in there clean. I wanted to try and not hurt people, but apparently they're hurt, and hurt people, so.
Got eyes on some no.
Use your ability. Need the big one dead. There we go. Huge. A little bit. Motherfucking wasps. Can you guys shoot? Why aren't you guys shooting at them? Oh my god. I can't do anything. I literally just got geometry trapped in a corner. Alright, here we go. First sequence in the game where I'm stuck with some BS. Can you two get up here and attack, please? Like, up here. Like, get up here. 'Cause I can't tell you guys where to walk to or who to attack now. So I need you guys to get up here. I don't even think she was up here last time.
Rough customer.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Oh, that guy.
You need to worry about. Combat.
Yeah, fucking blip lap. Some fleshy sound effects. All right. I'll let you know right now you don't want to investigate this. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I tried the peaceful route. Didn't really work.
Auntie's choice and the Protectorate got a difference in opinion. The Protectorate believe they can't be bloodied. We think otherwise. Got
Okay.
something that needs doing, Commander?
No, we're good.
We should keep moving, Commander.
Damn, you didn't want to talk at all. I haven't had to investigate in a while from like finding a hidden compartment type space. Clearance, credentials, authorization procedure. All credential requests must be authorized by the Brigadier. Before processing any requests, ensure that I have confirmed the order. Okay. I misplaced my identification credentials. I am well aware that what would happen if Montelli would learn of this lapse. Please just this once aid me. Warden Adderley. got the credentials I need. What is this? Was there a path over here? Oh, that's underneath. So then we get to come in this door and go straight in. Okay. I don't need to fight none of them. How close am I? Not close enough. Well, won't be seeing that sequence.
Got eyes on some no.
Alright, well, what's our plan of attack here? We have to get back out and wrap the corner like that, I guess. I guess we'll just try and sneak by. No, please. The robot's just sitting on the body.
Let the paradigm worry about tomorrow.
Okay.
It's a bro. Vitals looking a mic.
I don't even know where I'm continuing from. It's fine. I don't want to fight them. But that wasp is literally camping the body.
Eyes up. Hostiles.
Our system is the best anyone has ever had.
I don't know why they get stuck like that, but
Let me know when you need a distraction.
what body found? I just nuked the body. Let me go through this way.
My vexation grows as this drags on. Forever vigilant.
Forever fuck off. What is this wasp doing now?
Forever vigilant.
Niall, why are you in the wall?
His gaze sees all. Remain vigilant. Search completed in a logical and timely manner.
Just don't turn. He's preoccupied. Just staring at my hidey hole, huh? Sure. Who's the last motherfucker? Oh, they're down on the computer down there, right? What? That's suspicious. Alright, well, I feel like there's no way to not have this guy aggro. Did I accidentally save over? No. Don't save over this one. Got it. Yeah, you don't say.
The sovereign provides, the system abides.
Shut your ass up. Don't you know we're trying to be stealthy? That person was not walking anywhere until I started walking to this area.
It is the duty of every protectorate subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
This is some crazy vision cone nonsense. Knock it off with the fucking sneezing, dog. What are all these different data card slots for? So that guy's not looking this way. Quick jump. And we're in. It's in these back rooms. Alright, that's probably where the droids come out of. I would rather not with the wasps. It's auto cranking.
Absolutely, yes. Those 4 minor incidents. under my strict hand, this station remains impervious to the invaders' foul orders. Not one of my soldiers lacks for discipline, as I have imposed the harshest penalties to those who have strayed from the righteous path. As instructed,
Was I supposed to walk in and interrupt that by now? How am I doing on ammos? Doing fine. We're fine. That doesn't heal me up my uranium, so why does it make that sound when I pick up the container? Should not make that sound like just for picking up the container. What the hell did I just pick up? Officer Regalia. Messages. Are as guilty as those who stand by in opposition. Bring box to order. Show no mercy to traitors. Chastisement of people. Yeah, that dude's a little crazy. Struggles. I've done terrible things to prove my fealty, strung up traitors, shed the blood of the unworthy, and have been justly rewarded. But now I fear the bar has been raised too high. What does punishment look like when cruelty is the baseline of leadership? Suppressing these wayward thoughts should not be a struggle. Yeah, alright, buddy.
Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Yeah, probably. Bro, this music is building up for, like, the moment.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course.
Yeah, you look
I was
tough.
warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. And Corbin. By your presence, am I to understand that you've turned renegade as well? Of all the serpents writhing beneath my boot, you were the last I expected to strike at me.
The only renegade here is you, Umberto. You forced my hand through your paranoia and cruelty.
I'm killing traitors, seditionists. I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
You're talking about the war with Auntie's Choice.
Auntie's Choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot? Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your Auntie's Choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined.
So even you're kind of defective.
If only the sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others, like myself.
What speech am I supposed to have? 4? Damn it. Seems like you're taking an awful big risk if your higher-ups don't share the same view.
I'm not some rogue operator. I act in the role the paradigm has cast me in.
It's as I feared. You really have gone beyond the reach of all reason and honor.
Yep, pretty much. I don't have a speech for.
It was a lingering hope, nothing more. I don't suppose you have anything more to add? Something that might further our purpose? Now would be the time to deploy it.
Nothing comes to mind.
I find that doubtful if you done as I asked. Matriarch, preserve me. You are useless, aren't you?
Me?
Trusting the enemy to do your bidding. You always were a guileless fool, Corbin.
You cannot know how deeply I regret it's come to this. But one of us must do what's best for this station. Brigadier General Umberto Montelli, you are hereby relieved of command, effective immediately.
Were it up to me, I would sentence you to the slow and painful traitor's death you deserve. But given the circumstances...
Oh, we're gonna have to get in there.
your
He's gonna kill
extinction
Corbin.
must come quicker. Guards, purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alive.
Got company.
You best believe I'm fucking blasting your ass. Oh, one of them came up and meleeed me. Yeah, no, this is when the trauma kids get used. Yeah, not the greatest time.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Well, there's an enemy chasing my ass if you guys would like to fucking take part. Come on, do your part! Oh my god! They're just yeeting grenades. Niles just wants to be dead the whole time. Alright, so per usual, I have to kill everybody that's not the main target. Who's not helping me? I think it's you guys. Yeah, anytime you guys want to take part. Alright, Montelli. Corbin, are you alive somewhere? New enemies are here. Ow. Oh, never mind. It's just every spot up there is shocky. Thank you for taking the distraction. Who am I getting hit by? Stop looking at me. Please let me use my shit. I'm so tired of this toxic. Thank you. Ow. Yeah, you guys aren't helping. Take the aggro. He destroyed the metal. Oh. No, you know what? I'm not wasting those trauma kits. They didn't give me the trauma kits back when I had to reload the save anyway. No, give me my trauma kits back. Alright, I'm gonna lie this time. Yeah.
The only my methods may
fester,
or perhaps if only this.
It's as
Taking a
I
risk.
feared.
Was that still the
I
question?
suppose you
and
Why?
we found a shrine dedicated to her in his locker. Best replica of her wig I ever saw. Ain't that right, Commander?
I very much doubt.
How dare you walk into my station and think to impugn me? There are no words to capture my complete and unadulterated loathing for that corporatist creature, Auntie. I weary of this pointless palaver. You erred when you aligned yourself with the enemy, Corbin. Shame you will not live long enough to amend this mistake. Guards! Purge this loathsome treasonist and his odious ally from my sight. Leave none alone.
Alright. too. Oh, I am being shocked. Alright, he's been shocked. Get in there like swimwear. Oh, that was fast. You don't say. Bro, if you guys could stop him from fucking shooting at me, that'd be great. He's only looking at me. You don't say. Touch me. I'm literally like essentially 1 HP. Oh my god, now I'm literally 1 HP. Please don't touch me. Just die. Oh, thank fuck.
Let's finish then.
Way too close.
Montelli's reign of terror has ended. If you'd have told me all those years ago that this is where my future would lead, standing over Montelli's corpse, I'm not sure I would have wished to survive that disaster.
Sorry for saving you.
What's done. I only hope my superiors will understand my actions here today, and that the Vox will be strengthened under new leadership.
For the record, you're not half bad in a fight.
Please excuse me if I don't value that compliment while my friend's blood is still hot on my uniform.
You say
I
your
suppose
friend,
I should thank you for your assistance. But for both our sakes, I do hope we never meet again.
I'm gonna just predict we're definitely gonna see each other again. I'm gonna loot all your friends' corpses real quick. Ooh, unique weapon. Alright, so now I don't know what category those are under. It might still not have given me these trauma kits back. Y'all, I got the 2 back. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because that's BS. Hitting continue doesn't give you the trauma kits back.
This is the control room. Bet you last month's earnings that Debris left her mark here.
It's pretty gross. That bitch leaving her mark here. Okay, music box is exactly what I was looking for. Oh. Chocolate. Oh, I could have just hacked it. Oh, hidden protocol. It said it unlocked a hidden safe room. Oh, I wonder if I could have just found that. Let's go! And more trauma kits. User code. It's well past time that we force the Order to follow the correct course. The Earth Directorate surveillance satellite station on the outskirts of Arcadia will supply us with the necessary tools to do so. It's been collecting information since before my arrival here, and I've been monitoring, obfuscating, and discarding reports of it as the situation warranted in my time at the box. Unfortunately, I am unable to access the information stored on it remotely, so we must bring it down. And by we, I mean you. I know you can find a way to access the observatory transmitters. You need to transmit my old Earth Directorate code to access its guidance system to alter its trajectory so that I may recover it. Okay, we don't know who she's talking to. She was not respecting whoever that was.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I triggered the Vox relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
It's gonna land on Fairfield? It's gonna land on Fairfield.
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing.
What exactly is the right thing?
You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight.
Oh, we have to choose.
Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing. It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is.
I'm gonna try the lucky trait. Can I get it to not move? Unfortunately, my telly is hacked. Sparing all from harm. Oh. Okay, so lucky worked the same as hack. Okay. I don't know if I still have to escape per se. Oh, it says escape. Get in, losers. Oh, okay. Don't show me your little freak arm. Are you even moving?
Get close here.
I didn't choose how fast we're going in an elevator. Can someone send Val a message that we need pickup from space? Alright, well. That's an outcome. Oh, there it goes. Man, one of them was busted. Oh, it blew up. That's not what I meant. I didn't want it to blow up. Vexed the Vox. Infiltrated and escaped the Vox relay. But it said everyone would be safe. That didn't look safe. No, don't tell me I killed Corbin after all that. Well, maybe Corbin gets his wish. Yeah, trespassing with who to worry about. Motherfuckers are still guarding this bitch.
We've got company, Commander. The unfriendly kind.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Here we go. I'm gonna have to fucking run out of here. Suck my wing.
Looking pretty scathed, Commander.
Moving in close.
Okay, they took 3 shots and murdered me. Trauma kit, I'm out.
Nice.
I didn't do it. Blame DeVries. I didn't ship the space. I didn't ship it into space. Blame DeVries. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I still don't know what the fuck the rifts do. You know what? I think I've merked enough, or I've stacked enough monies. I can
Take a
do
look at those
this
corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
This is Protectorate territory, all right. Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person, no promises.
I think I polished up nice enough. Got out most of them bloodstains from my uniform. Still can't get the sting of disinfectant out of my smeller, though.
Protectorate are doing our job for us now, are they? Watching that station launch was a sight. Oh, this war. It certainly has its charms.
Auntie's Choice got lucky.
Is that right? Then it seems all of Fairfield owes you a debt of gratitude. Would have been a shame to lose the settlement after all the lives spent liberating it.
Alright, here's Scrabbles.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti. He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal.
Okay.
Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Adrenal Boom Spoon Starter. What the fuck does those words mean in that order? Awesome, I've always wanted to do drugs.
Everyone's scoring big today.
I'll be off. I thought that was SpongeBob singing for a second. Honestly, it's probably faster to run. I'm gonna take a loading screen and then run. What is this place? I used to be able to take those in the last game. Okay. Oh, is another biomass grenade? This one didn't have a biomass grenade. Interesting. Alright, I'm probably going with healing. I think we learned that they don't do enough damage output, that me being is probably more valuable.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
Can you install a new graft now?
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The material we harvested from the skeleton Crabble could allow me to fire off scalding shell shards. They'd pierce through armor easily, I imagine. And the part from the Raptidon Matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. I'd be able to close the distance and heal you up without the enemy noticing.
Yeah,
I believe either option would suit me fine. Care to share your thoughts?
You get that Raptidon graft.
Grafting with the Matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind, and there's nary a specimen finer than our late Matriarch. If you don't mind, I'll go ahead and take this spare part off your hands for my own research.
Oh, the Raptidon Matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now, get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous, I promise.
Let's give her something to relax. Dronabinol and an anxiolytic should do the trick.
Oh, now that is genius. I have just what we need. Let's see, a bit of medicinal extract in here. Mix that up with the inhaler. And here we are. Breathe deeply, dear. This should put your mind at ease.
Is this spearmint flavored? Why, Doc Tinsley, you think of everything.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work.
Ouch.
This is beautiful work. My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez?
Oh, and she doesn't have the baby arm.
Pain?
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside.
That's
or
crazy.
Fighting the urge to
I think the
feast on
skeleton
raw
one would have
human
looked
flesh,
cooler, but
like
I like this
last time.
ability better.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving him in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc.
Like, I feel like this
And
option
you,
of grafting
Commander,
her
without your help, I don't know what
would
I
be
might have
dead
done.
if I let the Vox
Whatever
land
you
on
need
Fairfield.
going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Level. Alright, what have we been constantly hit by? Speech 4 just happened a couple times. Leadership's been hitting a lot. Wasn't there... Hold on, I'm diving into my bookmarks. Wasn't there a hacking 4 or whatever? Lockpick 11. 3 is at the crab place. 4 at the Crabble Cave, so I probably want lockpicking 4. Alright, and we get perks, and our allies get perks. Oh, let me fix my other window. Alright. Evasion chance. Honestly seems kind of worth it. Crit chance. I don't need that specifically because I can't get under neutral from one of my traits. Though I have to keep an eye out to see if Psychopath is required for a different one. Every 50 bits crafted. What does that mean? Weapon range. Damage to automax. Raw meat. Okay, so of these ones, what am I feeling? Damage and armor rating. Automax dropping extras, probably. Pickpocket though. probably pickpocket. I do know of an instance or two where pickpocket would have come in handy. Containers have a small chance to contain a large cache of scrap metal. While exploring Niles period calls out to enemies he spots, revealing them on the minimap. He also makes it more difficult for enemies to spot you. NPC awareness down. That's probably it. That's probably it. I gotta go to a workbench for those, okay. Okay, her ability... heals the entire party that's inside. Okay. Eating food or drink while Inez is in the party has a chance to give you crude biomass for crafting. Eating food or drink while she's in the party. Inhaler charge. In addition to... No, I want the biomass. I have enough inhaler charges for the most part right now, so... You got yapping to do?
I can feel my senses sharpening. Teeth, too. Also, my appetite.
I might be doing a little too much.
I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form. If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
Medical 2. I can see the subdermal integration is progressing smoothly. A very good sign.
Good. I can't rightly take a look without contorting myself in front of a mirror, so it's a comfort to have someone with a keen eye taking notice. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
You don't have anything to prove, not to me or anyone else.
Well, then I guess I ought to open the eyes of those who don't quite see it that way yet. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
Alright, now my question is... Okay, so they grafted the back portion too where the little arm was sticking out. I was wondering if the armor was going to have an opening in the back. Maybe... Well, I guess I don't equip them with armor either, so... Alright, journal. We only found 5 of 10. I'll probably look up where to find them and come back in the future. Corbin didn't die, so we can start accepting this branch fully. Where's the... Let me go to the cave. No. Cave. There's a chest in here somewhere. I guess it's like in the room. Just want to know what the fucking rifts do. Yep. Fuck you and your safe combination. I can make plasma grenades, motherfucker. Did not see all this on the ground before. You up and running again? Does not seem like it. Oh, wait. A hack for Hold on. Let me timestamp it. So I'll have it in the future. Well, till the next level. I think that does it for this map, right? Yeah. Propaganda is the only other thing. So we can go back to our ship. What? Why can't we just pop into our ship? What's at our ship? Who's here? Dick and balls. Been a minute since we've actually flown the dick. Oh, there it is.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago, but never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
Yeah. A missive from who about what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant.
Great.
I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
I don't understand. How did you know 6 months ago this was gonna... Is this like the Order doing their math shit and claiming that they knew this was gonna happen? Let's get on the ship. We're gonna talk on the ship. What got yapping to do with y'all, if y'all got yapping? Okay, so Planet 1, 3 party members. Don't have it.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
I'm gonna yap with you guys. Whoa. It's the matriarch. Where's the... Is the matriarch up because we chose her to have the matriarch upgrade, or is the skull of crab up here somewhere too? I do not see the skull of crab. I think that that's because we chose the matriarch.
Injuries detected. Please seek medical assistance
How
prior
about
to
you
loss
just
of
heal me?
consciousness.
Since you do
How
healing.
may this unit...
Okay. You have anything to say?
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander?
No. How are you doing?
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is.
A lot has happened lately. I'm sure you have some thoughts.
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct.
Yeah,
and
probably
as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
I like the
Fine
idea.
by me. How personal are we talking?
She said she didn't really want to talk about that before.
10 medical professionals use only Auntie's authentic biomedical, except no goo substitutes.
Where's that audio coming from?
Try Auntie's Choice Liftoff, the laxative with 3 kinds of fiber. Soluble.
It's okay. It's hold on. I want to shut the hell. That words are failing. Literally, just these ads. Get out of my ear. Where is it at? Whose room is it in?
It was great. This one was for Niles, right? It was great meeting you, Niles. You're right. An agent's life is a busy one, and there's little time for meeting with citizens to say farewell in person. But we are happy to be of service. As for your question, there's absolutely no reason you couldn't become an agent if you put your mind to it. It only requires hard work and a dedication to the greater good. I have no doubt that you have what it takes to be one of the best and the brightest, Niles. Good luck to you. And look me up if, or should I say when, you become an agent.
Yeah, it's fucked up. 1, 2. Yeah, there's still 3 more. Cronies expected. So we just have to deal with this fucking shit at all times. Alright, workbench. Party upgrades. Did I not already do this? Deals plasma or deals shock. Shock and insignificant increase or plasma. What with the plasma? Can we just flip it whatever? Okay. Niles gains immunity to shock. Immunity to corrosive. I'll probably say corrosive for now. I already did Val's. I guess I just didn't do Niles before. Or maybe that's newer.
Flavor you love and made it crispy.
In 8 years, we'll get to that lock the glove. Alright. What do we got?
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate.
What?
I am Ruth Bassar, presiding bishop of the
Bassar is
Order
correct.
of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
The Order of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts?
I'd say it's at least moderately concerning that the presiding bishop's agent knew when and where to find us. They can call it predictive all they like. I call it stalking.
Right?
But an invitation to parlay ain't nothing to scoff at, considering. Anyway, was there something you needed, Commander?
I just wanted to hear your thoughts after that. Where is Niles? Okay, all those people are below.
Commander.
Fuck.
The nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
Yes, I understand this, but, like, are we able to just, like, go there freely? Because Tell me about Golden Ridge.
Is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
Okay. What's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
So it's a it's the Groundbreaker. Astrogator.
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, Old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Sure. No, I want to talk to Niall. Oh. Hello.
Can't get that Andy's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta.
Okay.
Need something, Commander?
Yeah, I found this audio log. What's it about?
Found it, huh? No. You know what? This one's on me. Shouldn't have left a line about.
I'm surprised you kept anything after what she did.
Yeah, well, I didn't have all the facts about Horizon Point until recently, did I? Truth is,
fair.
I was getting ready to toss that old thing. Guess I just wanted to listen to it one last time. See if I missed anything other than her waxing about the greater good.
Missed anything like what?
I don't know. Some hint of who she really was? Some sign that she could turn into someone who betrayed her own team? Sounds stupid said out loud.
Maybe a little bit? Maybe a little bit. You're processing in your own way, though. I get it.
You know, I can't really remember what the others sounded like. Helen, Eric, Wade. I've tried recalling their voices, but there's just nothing. Static. All these years. And the only recording I've managed to preserve is from the one person I'd rather forget.
Well, I mean, we'll avenge them.
That's what I keep telling myself.
Do you want your recording back for posterity's sake?
No. Burn it, launch it out the airlock, do whatever you want with it. It means nothing to me now anyway.
Fair enough. I actually have to choose to move locations before I can get off the ship at the new location. That is part of how that works. Okay, so Free Market Station, I think, is the Groundbreaker. So I kind of want to check that out first. Ooh. Cool little cutscene. Okay, do you guys have anything new to talk about?
Way I see it, you lay claim to an entire world, you best be ready to defend that claim.
That's
Got
true.
something that needs doing, Commander?
No.
Being this close to DeVries feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright.
I can see that.
Anyway, need something, Commander?
No. Hop off here, see what's going on at Free Market Station. Keep the squad. Ooh, extra cutscene. Is there actually like space back here? Yes, but it's not. Okay, we landed really close to whatever this is. We may have knocked over whatever that is. I think that someone's going to yell at us about knocking it over. This looks like it's like telling me to go this way. Nope. That's just evil.
Looks like
The second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was...
Look up your own bounty. Nothing outstanding. I don't know what a bit transfer.
This ain't the place to go poking your nose in other folks' business.
I'll poke my nose wherever the fuck I want to poke my nose.
Sorry, but loitering ain't my crime of choice.
Up to no good? Good.
You guys can't decide how you feel about this stuff, huh?
Can't tell if you're a fixer or need fixing.
Nope.
Keep an eye out for snitches. We got a good thing going here.
What does that even mean?
Mind your own illicit business, and I'll mind mine. Nice day for shady dealings.
Why did you just go from really mean to really nice?
I don't pay you no mind?
Ship protection for sale. Don't want to come back to a hole in your fuselage, do you? My pa always told me not to do business with off-station folk, especially if they're heavily
Okay, so we're like very
Can't chit-chat.
quickly
I got a line on
outcasts.
something big at the moment.
That's not a real door. There is one over there though. Do not have lockpicking 8. I don't know what the point of this room is. Oh, don't mind if I do. Baseball card. +5 max health. This looks like someone dropped it from like higher up and it started tumbling down.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday.
Okay.
Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you. Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
I wouldn't mind learning what she's doing here.
Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Okay, I guess.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration?
That sounds like a lot of work.
Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
A crew of sapient anarchic rats sabotage the controls. Their leader remains at large.
Could Auntie's choice have succeeded where order experiments failed? Oh, you're being duplicitous. Those sprat corpses were found in the initial crash site. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
I'm guessing the Free Market is the ship this station is built around.
You're correct. Unfortunately, I'll take that question to mean that I can't interview you for more information. Fiddlesticks. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate it.
I could lend a hand.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
Any tips on where to start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Okay.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal operation.
Criminal operation?
Remember, nothing's a crime if you never get caught.
That's a crazy mask. I want it.
This place ain't
you have
half
multiple
bad.
masks.
I've been to seedier underbellies.
Bro, the overlapping of these just repeating fucking ads. Can I shut this shit down? Oh. We're just gonna keep with the ads playing in the background, huh?
My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest. Yeah, listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation?
Never mind.
Great. Let's get back to not this subject.
Open
Be
the
happy
vendor.
to show you.
Vacuum tube. Looks like you just have like found items.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store. Hey, you smell gunpowder? Do you want to? Then buy one of my handy firearms.
Okay.
Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection.
Why is this store called Not a Weapons Store? Those are clearly weapons.
I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly agitated sprat if you have thick enough gloves. But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned instruments of personnel elimination.
You got a sales pitch that would make Auntie Cleo blush.
Which says a lot, considering she can't. I heard she got her blood vessels extracted to keep a pallid complexion. Beauty is pain, she says. And it sells like hotcakes, too.
Okay.
I appreciate Cleo's ability to sell, that's for certain, but I have no doubt my artifacts of death shall impress you far more than anything her corporation can rush out. If you don't believe me, look for yourself. That's privileged
Put you up
information,
on free
friend.
market.
If you want it, you're going to have to kill me. Just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many finely priced perforators tuned to do just that. Perhaps you'd be inclined to take a look at my wares? Feel
Alright,
free
what do
to
you
go
got?
on a murderous rampage with what you buy. It's good publicity.
It's not bad. This thing shoots fast. Uses heavy rounds? I have 12 heavy rounds. Okay, so I think that that's just a straight up better shock rifle. Oh, I had a shock machine gun. But yes.
I think I misplaced a hand grenade. Browse up. Feel free to go on a murderous...
See, like, this is... It's a little over double damage for a little under this shooting half the speed. Reduces recoil. Yeah, see, is there... Did I miss a setting about damage? I want DPS, not damage. I did miss a setting before. Holy shit, yeah, that's way more DPS. This thing's not even good. Okay, so now...
I'm telling me if I still browse up, feel free to go...
Yeah, this is just better. For half the price. What type of gun did I just get? Can I sort by damage? Just let me sort by damage straight up. Why would you take that as a concept away? Oh, it's because I have it technically.
I think I misplaced it. Browse all you like.
No, not you. It is a triple barrel. That's crazy. 156. Don't need that. Yeah, 173 seems like it's the... So these two. So this is a shock assault rifle and a triple barrel shotgun.
Mind telling me if I still got both my eyebrows? Never mind. They were just slowing me down anyway.
I can't tell because of your mask.
Feel free to go.
Okay, doesn't look like there's anything that's like particularly better, but reduces recoil, reduces ammo cost. What's the other thing I have equipped? Is this just a... Are they all triple barrel shotguns? I think that image just always means a triple barrel.
Hey, you smell gunpowder? Browse up. Feel free to go.
Okay. Take that one. Take that one. You know we're gonna take the option to go to shock. Okay. Ooh, I'm trusted with Auntie's Choice, so I get a discount. Can I sort? Okay. Sorting by name, I guess we'll sort by type. Okay, this is showing that the serrated blade and the pitch/toss ball stick return. Okay, there's a lot more options on this planet. I don't see our main gun. Interesting. Why the plasma?
Blades, bludgeons, bombs, blunderbusses. We've got it all. Except that last one.
You got everything but something that you verbally announced to everyone that you have. Biomass, smoke. Don't I already have that? How do I tell if I already have it? I think I already have that. There's new ammo types here. Don't I have the ability to craft those bullets? Maybe I can't craft the shotguns myself. Compact. Biomass, shells, and short. Huh, okay. Well, I definitely want that then. Probably want heavy rounds. Okay. How does a triple barrel shotgun have 5 shots? What? Alright, so I probably want to spend money. Doing that. That.
Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap. Welcome to our stall. We hope this is the first meal you ever have in your life. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Are you in the
Negative.
charge?
This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago.
Alright, that was a little bit ago. Just a little bit ago.
Was, quote, going to teach those redacted sub rosa redacted a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich.
Gerald T. Wenrich may be dead.
All wares were at some point cooked fresh.
At some point? Alright, this is literally just like food items, okay. Actually.
Preparing snip. What made this all wares?
Take the junk.
You need coveralls, we got coveralls.
What does that mean? Oh, this is the outfitter.
My folks didn't raise no fashion monger, but they did raise a bloodthirsty opportunist. I'd like to think I'm making them proud. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide.
How'd you come into all
Used
this?
to be part of Auntie's Choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo.
So it's
Turned out to
stolen.
be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look. I got rags, fineries, and everything in between.
Okay. How do I tell what's good? Immunity to corrosion side effects. That's not bad. Is losing... It's probably worth it. I was gonna say, is losing 4 damage worth that bonus? Which I think for now it is. Maybe we'll come back and buy a different one. Because what are we running now? We're running a 9. Yeah, let me go ahead and get a little upgrade going. What's this one do? 5 base health. I lose my extra holster, but that's fine. I don't need the melee weapon. Thought that was like... what's his face's helmet? Guess I literally already had this helmet.
If you've a tooth pain, you know who to visit.
Hello,
Got
doctor.
a sale on teeth extraction today. A quarter off with 1 or more bloodlettings. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, I'm your doctor.
So is this a new doctor spot to get rid of my...
Depends. Can you pay?
Hold on.
Really? Is there something else I can...
I can't eat. Alright. I
You've
think
timed your
this
visit. Well,
healing...
if you've depends. I've met some people who disagreed. Then they died. Consider your decision the proper
The
one.
Zeranium.
Is there something else I can offer?
Yes, okay.
If you're here about a toothache, you've come to the right place. If you're here bleeding, if you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need
Yeah, you seem a little dentistry obsessed
I'm
for a
your
doctor.
Yes? Is this a problem? I'm the only doctor on Free Market Station. I think that excuses whatever quirks I may or may not have.
I don't know if that's how that
Demanded
works.
I strictly adhere to my vocation and forego the world of dentistry under penalty of death after a certain number of infractions. Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be myself.
Okay.
Medicaments and more, all sufficiently regulated or thereabouts.
Get a trauma kit. Oh, we earned one of these recently. I don't really need that. I'll get that new primer. Crafting trauma kits. We in there. I swear to God, I thought she was about to pull something on us. You can't immediately turn and reach into the left hip pocket. That's...
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm on other people, I've got it.
I'm trying not to start too much shit, because I'm sure if I steal one thing from one person, that this whole fucking area codes on me if I had.
Get caught unawares? keep you safe.
Okay.
Only thing dependable as my gear are my prices. Happy to have you. Tell me what you need.
How's business?
Booming now. Used to be a few other armor shops on the station. As it happened, their owners mysteriously vanished. I picked up their inventories real cheap, since they were just taking up station storage. It sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Real convenient.
Yeah, real convenient. Yeah, that doesn't sound the slightest bit suspicious.
I wish some other sorts around here who like to cast aspersions were as understanding as you. Can do.
Alright, what do you got? 13 ain't hitting what I'm looking for. Now, does the ghillie hood actually work? Extra grenade. Damage resistance versus melee could be good. I'm burning through all the money. I should have kept Scrabbles. Reflective could be good, but I don't have the money for it. There's a disperser. Yeah, I need extra money before I come back here. I'm broke. That's a motherfucking joke.
Doctor here.
They're just gonna keep sitting like.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location.
I don't like a protectorate soldier being on board.
Location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now?
Oh,
That
Arbiter
I am
Tristan.
flowing with magnanimity?
I thought he was gonna be dead.
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
Ooh.
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
I don't think I've encountered an actual arbiter before.
It is good that you have not. Some of my brethren are not as patient as I, especially with outsiders. We are the sovereign's justiciars, tasked with upholding law as we see fit.
And executing anyone who deviates, no matter how slightly they may do so.
That is a gross misrepresentation.
I feel like that's the exact representation that I've ever
station
seen.
has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them to my hammer.
What are you trying to accomplish here?
I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business, protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Okay.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Most protectorate can't bend the rules at all. You should give this guy more credit.
I am hardly bending the rules, as you so put it, as we arbiters may operate however we see fit. I appreciate the observation, however. Hardly expected such from an outsider.
Say whatever you want, but trusting this fella even this close to the broker is a massive risk. Be a damn fool to take him at his word.
Maybe we can work together.
You suggest a partnership? An arbiter working closely with a third party is unheard of. But I suppose if I've no choice...
Interesting thought.
Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into.
I hope this has intrigue. I love intrigue.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's
glad we came here first.
Quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker, but we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Seems like a plan. I'm in.
Great. Take the lap-cainted with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another.
I think I have the information to know who he is. Ever worked with a partner before?
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Okay, I was wondering how he was gonna, because I didn't think he was gonna be a companion.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
What's with those masks some of the Sub Rosa agents have?
If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly, but some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for everyone this way.
You got any rumors circulating?
Always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Okay. Cutthroat, cutthroat. I'm gonna have to probably fight my way through to get to there.
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers.
You seem like you could be well informed. I have questions about the crashed ship.
You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station. And if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained.
You're doing a horrible
Does
job.
not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence.
Why are you trying to impress this person?
She knows my real name. Prospero's just a stage title, as it happens. There's a certain kind of intimacy that I fear shall be difficult to ignore.
What do you have in mind?
Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged whiskey.
Of course.
Something of a collector's item, I'm told.
I'll keep a lookout.
If you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
Okay. I didn't actually go upstairs. Okay, this lady seems like she's gonna be a freaking trip and a half, so I'm gonna save.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition.
Pokemon
Are you
battle?
prepared to do battle?
What are we preparing to do battle over?
Cards, my dear, of the toss ball and pitch ball variety. I must see if your collection bests my own.
I have a few here. Is this enough?
Sporting! Let us do battle.
Is there a mini card game?
Not an impressive display, closing in on my own. With perhaps a handful more, you just might defeat me. But today, you do not.
Okay.
I cannot open my wares to any unless their collections rival my own. I hope you understand. Feel free to return once you have bolstered your ranks. But know that you shall still not defeat me.
How many do I have to collect? You didn't give me the number.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
No time to chinwag. More than a mite busy at the moment.
Chinwag. That's a new way to phrase talking. I ain't heard that one before. Is there anybody else in here? No or consequence. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. I didn't know that guy was looking perfectly on the angle to get in there.
None have defeated my collection. Cards, my dear. I can't. Feel free.
Okay. Let's try this again. I'm not going to become an outlaw because that dude was perfectly looking through there. Ah, no real reflections, huh? It's that simple, huh? Oh, I'm behind the door. I don't know where the next person is going to exist. That's definitely not their logo. What the hell does the reminder note say? Is that looking at my key items now? Yes. Password, third chance, don't forget. Enter passcode. ACS Free Market. Angelo, I'm hereby tripling my fee. I specifically left Auntie Cleo's to get away from all of this void damn paperwork. Then you asked me to go hunting through old ship documents. It took me 20+ hours to do all this searching. Worse is that we can't even meaningfully cash in on the wreck. There was one behemoth of a salvaging agreement out on it dating from a couple months before the invasion. When it went down, somebody came in, stripped the most valuable components, and made a fortune. Everything left ain't worth the expense of picking through. Sorry to disappoint you, except I ain't. Pay me. Ooh, from Milver Street. Or about Milver Street, okay. Milver Street keeps a tight lid on his public persona. Figures, since the way he presents himself is how he keeps his bits flowing. No dead sprats in his closet, no rat on his coat. But one of our people spotted him wandering around some backwater on Paradise Island in the wee hours of the morning wearing naught but his hat. Whoa, that man was off one. Got no idea who might make use of this information, but if you know how it is in Auntie's choice, any dirt's enough. Any dirt's dirt enough. Okay. I didn't even know that was towards finding a clue. Prosperos acquire autos. Search for clues. Saloon, the bazaar, Sub Rosa headquarters, throughout the wrecks, in and around the station. Okay, there's a lot of information to potentially find. What the fuck took you two idiots so long? Okay.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
I got armor, I'm good.
Come ganderize.
Error.
Come ganderize.
If you became violently ill after eating here, please feel free to write our stall an angry letter, then burn it.
That's a good one.
This unit rehydrate for you.
Do you have any of the iceberg aged whiskey?
Yes, iceberg aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Paulo. Current customer is not Prospero Paulo. Unit cannot vend to current customer.
Are you sure? Let me open you up. Remove your individual identification array. There.
Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage.
Yep.
Meals
Good looks.
sold with both salt and pepper. Available today only.
Meals currently served with both salt and pepper.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous.
And here's your iceberg aged whiskey.
My friend. Excellent. Thank you.
5.
Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe?
I can hardly wait.
Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure.
Let him continue.
With nothing to live for, the aggrieved captain sent the free market into a suicidal tailspin.
I don't believe that.
Attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again.
I don't
now
believe
I must
that.
get ready for my set.
Okay, enjoy. Where's the nurse?
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right? How's it treating you? It ain't.
Are any of the agents standing in a corner somewhere? Seabold, I want your safe key. Do you guys know that you have a literal fucking rift here? Nobody else is concerned that there's a fucking rift here? Whose little shit dirt bag place is this? Ooh. Stallworth, you didn't see shit. I don't even fully understand where I'm at on the map. Okay, I'm behind that locked door. Sneak 5. I'm That's gonna be so long before I get that information. Well, there's a climb out path too. Engineering 8, bro. What are they asking of me? Just if I were to just beeline those skills alone. 2.5 levels. Four. I'd need to level 5 times and just be dumping these 2 categories to be able to do that. That's insane. That's so much investment for this quest. Granted, I'm not necessarily supposed to be on this location first. This might technically be location 3. In all actuality. What the fuck? Assemble a lock system. My apologies for those of you who have been pawning my things to feed yourselves, Otto. Otto, what the fuck is this? Otto, what the fuck is... Why is that one green? Bro, I'm not doing this puzzle now. I'll just wait until... Whoa. I'll just wait until I get the answer. Okay. I don't know why this one's already green. I don't know what that means. I'm not... Yeah, whatever Otto's fucking shit is, I'm not there yet. Now I'm wondering if I can snoop around his place to find the answer to what this shit is. Alright, well I don't need to... Refugee camp. Find the cards.
My contraptions don't explode no more.
This
Honest.
You have information back here. Or was seeing that enough?
Yeah. Hello once more. I guarantee you.
I want to ask you about the free market
prefer
again.
to focus on the present and the future, and not things that may or may not keep me awake in the dark.
Okay, so this required info not found must be if I get through his puzzle. Engineering 5 is like close.
Great. Let's get back to not this subject.
Bye. I don't want to fund that. My controller has kicked the bucket. There we go. Inez, what's your thoughts about all of this?
Can't say I'm thrilled about aiding an arbiter, especially considering he ain't been forthcoming about his motives. Hope it don't come back to bite us. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
We'll talk later. last... Is he in the corner of this room? Oh.
Ah, Commander. Caught me cogitating.
About what?
I was just thinking about making some tweaks to Val. Hoping it'll help.
Tightening her gimbals, rotating her effectors, occipitating her oscillators.
You know your automechs. All of the above, more or less. Val's old in automech years, so she requires a lot of routine maintenance to prevent her hardware systems from deteriorating further.
Okay. She's not gonna snap one day and kill us in our sleep, is she?
If that's a serious question, answer's no. She's got plenty of safeguards in place that would prevent her from harming any members of the crew, you included. Most times I find working on Val relaxing, actually. Meditative. It's nice being able to identify a problem and just fix it.
I know what you mean. When I'm working an engineering problem, my mind goes quiet.
That's it exactly. Everything else turns into kind of a low static hum. Easier to ignore.
Okay.
Val saved my life after Horizon Point, and she's been saving my life every day since. Partly, I'm just glad to return the favor, even if I am just putting off the inevitable. Anyway, I'm taking
God,
up
that's
enough of
dark.
your time
Holy
here.
shit.
But thanks for stopping by.
All right, off to Golden what? What's it called? Oh, I honestly, it's Golden something. I don't remember what it's called. All right, let me check with both of you one more time. Staring at an empty pot.
And I wouldn't give for a big bowl of purple berry crunch right now. Got something that needs doing, Commander?
I think that they may have addictive chemicals in the purple berry crunch. Where's he at? Wait, what? Oh, here he is. What are you doing chilling over here? Oh, working.
Is it me, or has my ankle been squeaking? You can hear it anyway.
Yeah, we've heard that one before. All right. They got nothing new before we hit the road. Double check we didn't get 2 keys somehow. We did not. Golden Ridge. Okay, take the squad. Bring the squad with me. Does everything in that portion of the ship just fucking get thrown all over the place every time? What is that?
That must be Matriarch's mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
Anytime they build this shit like this, where there's like only a small gap to... I actively can't fit through there. Okay, fair enough. I feel like every time we land, we like smash our way into the parking spot. Is this a path? Okay, I was gonna say, how get down? What do you mean there's spiders? Not doing great. Actually, before I get too far, I forgot to do this when I was at the station.
Can't get the Annie's Choice jingle out of my head. Anyway, needs
Field tinkering.
Always happy to.
Mods. I can't make it a shock, huh? I'll make it a plasma. the shock, I can put a lot on. Will reduce ammo cost. Reduce recoil. All right. Okay, so this is a path, but not the path, I guess. Still don't seem to have my answer on how to get down. Okay, maybe this way. Holy shit, the fuck was that?
Oh, damn, what was that? There ain't been active fighting here in I don't even know how
That's
long.
a toxic cloud.
Bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
Just watch people get flattened off the map. Alright, here's the door. Dude, that smoke cloud's still going. Fuck's making sounds like that? Well, all the trams they had are cooked. Seriously, what in the fuck is making that sound? There's unique materials. Okay. Ah. What do they mean? What do the numbers mean, Mason?
This station's sure gone to scrap since last I stepped about. Don't think we'll be hitching a ride anywhere quick.
There's plenty of suspicious activity. There's dead bodies, and this place is ripped apart to shreds. Like, what the hell was that? Why did that sound like someone was spanking their shit in the distance, loud as fuck? What is that sound? Who's spanking their shit back there? Is that just game music? Is that not even like...
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the thank you for picking up your personal belongings. We must all work together to keep golden attention, passenger. You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
Yeah, I'll keep it in mind, buddy. Fuck.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue waiting quietly until the next tram arrives.
Don't have a lot for 5. Yeah, someone's somewhere is just... It's just moving around. I think that's just like this song. That or it's somehow like above or below me. happen here? Okay. Staff shamed. Staff admonished. Conductor reprimanded and recommended for mental refreshment. That's rough. They got reprimanded for loudly snoring. That sound keeps coming back when I'm over in that area. Bro, where am I? I got this. Oh, I got that window. Oh. No, this is back. I just climbed in this window from here? I don't know if I could have made that. I guess the elevator?
Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
What the fuck is going on with your armor? That's not what's supposed to happen there. What type of animals am I using now? Shells and shock rod. It's a little expensive.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Yeah, it's tough. Engineering 8? Why do you do this? What's even back there? A fucking chest? Was there a grenade on the counter? Alexandria Station. So there's no welcoming party?
Lest you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's Mercy and meet with that Abbott Bassar mentioned.
Well, what if I'm hell-bent on exploring, though? What direction was that fucking explosion in? Explosion was up this way. Yeah, it was like this way.
Fulfilling work with no hope of advancement? Tired from fighting off your fellow workers to keep your employment? Want data-driven insight on how to excel at your life? Visit our predictory and take our
I mean, since I haven't even seen the like main city for this area yet, I'm not gonna. Well, is that a person getting ready to fold me? Refugee.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
Who's us? Who else is with you?
Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
Yeah, we?
My family and I, we was making our way to the Mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself.
Okay.
Had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp.
This is a trap.
Please, thank you. Thank you.
This is a trap.
Yeah,
I don't
this
have the
way, this
observation
way.
skill to like just call it out, but this is a trap. Which one of these weapons has a higher DPS? Shock assault. Okay. I want you to know that when this is a trap, you're dead. Okay, well that's... I think your family's gone. Just remember, y'all chose this fucking outcome.
Got a distraction for you. I'm at.
That's a cool shot. Glad I went to free market first. These weapons are very good. Now where'd the ass hat run off to? We're just gonna keep this sound effect of fucking spanking it in the background at all times? I wanna know where he went. That makes a cool sound. We got a lot of dumb people and take their stuff. We gotta kill a lot of dumb people. Okay. Okay, so these people are suffering from adrenal time, so they're like a step away from becoming marauders. Based off of the first game's lore. I don't see the guy that attacked or that tricked us. You're lucky you got away, you fuck. Don't let me find you. Let me check out how the spiders do. That thing's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. So is my shotgun. See me then. Keep forgetting about my sub ability. Eat. More spiders way off in the distance. Okay, well that auto mechanical got thrown onto someone. Don't touch me.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Yeah, a little bit. You could stop them from shooting me? Go ahead and heal me.
Let's get you healed. Out of sight, on the way. You're looking pretty scathed,
Stay still.
Commander.
Ish. Okay, these things are still pretty strong. Alright. So Excuse me, I'm out of food. I'm out of food. Since when? Where's all my food and drink? That's not good. Easy peasy. Oh, it's because I'm eating myself to full health. I'm not necessarily just eating one. Okay. Makes a lot more sense now. Don't have lockpick 5. Clearly I have to get to lockpick 5. Mining operation before the arachni came in. Okay, see, springs I guess are a quest item. That was loud. Motherfuck, was there a random fly in my ear? Wait, how do I get up there? That looks like an place. Do I just climb here? There's no way that's not real. You put a cool looking place like that and I can't even get up there? What the? What are y'all doing? Ain't no motherfucking way. Alright, well I never found the dude that set me up. Any of these crystals unique resources that I can gather? Hazard gas mentioned. What? Okay. looks like an alternate entrance. No, it's probably an alternate exit. The fuck? Is that what the terror ray looks like?
Think they'll notice if we jump the queue?
Do you think I care? Is the bigger question.
Relax. Your future is in our hands.
Alright, since this was supposed to be the path that we took. Wow, crystals on this planet.
Stranger, the Order bids you welcome, but also warning. In light of the recent attack on Auntie's Choice, you may want to make haste to Matriarch's Mercy. It's just
oh,
down the
you
road
guys
here.
took the shot.
So it was one of our bases that got hit. Well, I'm gonna be sick.
What was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
Yeah, why is that? What else is going on around here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
What kind of zealots are out there?
Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such.
Whoa, can I get rift
anything
answers?
to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
What were you saying about scavengers?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials.
Ah, okay.
Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There
Well,
are
that's the
several
info I
camps
needed.
of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
I have to ask about the creatures.
The creatures are of the genus Verachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
Thanks for the info.
All our efforts add to the equation.
I don't see anything else coming. Was it just the one?
I'm shocked that that is just what they look like. Lockpick fucking 5. Lockpick fucking 8. I don't know how to get you to stop looking so I can pickpocket him. I'm gonna test if I can just do it.
Test our lenience.
Okay, the answer is no. The answer is explicitly no. Is there anything of note on this station?
The way we view everything. They believe in profit above all else, while we strive for the ascendance of all humanity through the solution of the universal equation. The difference could hardly be greater. So, while we might share methods from time to time, such as the distribution of goods in our case, to help others
Whoa,
ascend
this
the
planet
great
looks
heights,
cool at night
it
since
could
all these
hardly be
crystals
more
glow.
dissimilar.
Do you have an inquiry about our order you're bursting to ask? Drop us a message at your local predictory.
If you're feeling anxious about what's next, just wait. Things to come have a way of constantly happening. The future is colliding with the present every moment.
Okay. I can save right over that one.
Consistency in your work is wonderful.
Another refugee? All right, step forward.
For a new song.
Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I can wait, but I might get these other people sick.
Oh, no, we can't allow that. You'd best go and see our doctor at once. Just keep your distance from others. Our calculations do not afford many sick refugees. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy.
Thanks.
Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Danger has never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious peasant. No, hold on. What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear.
Great.
Stay away from it, and in all probability, you won't have to find out.
You people sure take your predictions seriously.
Our predictions spring from the universal equation, the very numbers that guide the stars.
That's still
Only
such a
fool
crazy
ignores probability,
primary
and
religion.
we don't suffer fools around these parts.
I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
Is there a rule number 3?
Not at present, but according to our predictions, the creation of a third rule is likely, if not inevitable. That's enough questions. Keep the line moving. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
Okay.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
No.
Wish. Between the invaders and the order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Cloister is looking pretty good right about now.
I was very confused on why the town was playing that song.
No, Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
I swear, it's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains in these parts.
I could help. Oh, you got some bounties out here. 3 of them? Where's your terminal? Take some of them bounties off your hands.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling.
That's tough.
I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Back away,
Not to
soldier.
worry. I'm fine. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence.
does any of
Figured I might
those-
as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease.
I should go.
It's gonna
Feel
be a
better.
nasty. You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
Alright. I'll be back to that guy when I have medical fucking 5.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
You seem
Algorithmic.
like you have a point to you.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
You usually perform advanced calculations in the midst of a busy settlement?
Typically, no. And it has been somewhat challenging focusing my concentration. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were. That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
What? So you're just mathing out here in public so passerby can watch you math?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
I bet you the other 10.26% of the time they're asking you if they can use the space.
I am sure they bear any inconveniences with grace and dignity. I mean, the statistical jump correlated to residents within Matriarch's Mercy has some pretty compelling numbers. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors: longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction.
From what?
But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
I'll get
then
back to you.
To it I shall get.
How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the order. I'm not in the prediction business.
How many times are you guys keep repeating that shit? Who's running this shop?
Broke my nose last scrap. I banged him up real good for you, didn't I? I won you one, right? Matters settled.
What?
Avoid you did. Barely connected. You're thinking of 2-3 scraps ago. You've been mostly unconscious a while now.
I got no idea what either of you are talking
You
about.
ought to talk to Boss Tilda. She's the brains in this... What does she call it? Oh, yeah. Quasi-illicit shenanigan.
Doesn't like to look at us when we're all banged up. Said my face turned her off Borst loaf.
Anyhow, head
God
down
damn.
the hill along the fence. Tell her Mapother and Mudge sent you.
Okay. There's too much to fucking look at. Officer. Ossifer. Hello, novice.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Then add a little salt. Is it gonna unbalance that hard if you add any salt? Hello?
I remember this place before the war.
I remember you were conflicted.
Peaceful silence.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
Ow. Wasn't really trying to run on the roof. Shit hurts. Or the rail.
Reminds me of Tau Ceti right after the merger. Had to wait for my number to be called just to
A
get
new
rations
vicar?
from the comp.
Bassar is the first
these folk
among
don't have to
equals
wait
of
as
the
long.
Lord. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
What if I promise not to take much of your time?
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
What's the situation in the settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make.
Gross.
Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
Sorry, I just nodded off there. You lost me at yes.
Oh, I must remember that one for the next time I schedule a moment of mirthful hilarity. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in
You hear
overall
that, real
quality
world?
of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here. With constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on Order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Keep up the good work.
Whenever you're in the mood for extemporaneous bloviation, you know where to find me.
I like the old vicar better, man. Okay, so that's an engineering 5 check. I don't know why that wasn't considered stealing.
Auntie's choice just suffered an involuntary 15% reduction in workforce. An unfortunate surprise to all personnel. Something that would never happen with the Order, where our predictions help guide our people's lives with peak efficiency, from cradle to grave.
Violet, what do you have?
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
My health was never in question, but anyone inside must have been gravely injured.
Oh yeah, Duarte. He's former aunties like me. He was underneath for a few hours. Or
hours?
No, that was before. This time it was Rollo Nast? No. Gert Valkenburg. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
So, a bunch of people have been hurt doing this.
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
What worries me is you may be right, be seeing you. Alright, give me them bounties. I have no bounty. A repeated and indiscriminate slaughter of Order personnel. Unlike her brothers, Jan Duceni appears to bear some vestige of duty from her prior life in the Protectorate. Unfortunately, this is manifested in the hatred of the Order or the Order. She seems to believe that the Protectorate has treated us too gently and that we must all be executed as traitors. She has already made good on this belief in dozens. Scrapper's den with her gormless fellows. For their crimes, they must be eliminated. Theft, malfeasance, general wrecking of havoc. Morn and Edward belong to the many Protectorate subjects abandoned by their local leaders. However, rather than turning to us for aid, the duo instead partook in petty banditry. They have since acquired many fellow ne'er-do-wells and have swiftly become a problem too troublesome to ignore. The brothers reside within an abandoned Guardian estates in the southwest region of the Golden Ridge. Okay. Okay.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
What happened to this place? Law. Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Look on the bright
My
side.
noggin sure is
Keep your lamps lit. Wherever there's trouble, there's always opportunists willing to profit from it.
He said keep your lamps lit. I thought he said your lamp is lit. I'm like, my flashlight is not on.
You got business? No? Move on.
I helped an agent of yours in Fairfield. She promised I would find friends in Sub Rosa.
You the fixer lent your aid to Agent Galloway? Don't suppose you got that crawling hibiscus she promised to sneak me, huh? Forget it. You can come in.
Oh, thanks. Okay, that's an agent. Hold on. I want to talk to the Tilda lady. You know you're just flipping a knife menacingly, right?
Greetings. What can I help you with? Let me guess. One of your co-occupants is always hanging up his or her britches in your corner of the yurt. Am I right?
Wrong.
Or you're dealing with more of a stay off my palate or that's my air you're breathing sort of thing. Hmm? Pray elucidate the exact nature of your tiff of contention.
Mapother and Mudge sent me.
Oh, really? Like they strung a few words together in a row and it all made sense? That's a marked improvement on earlier. Guessing they left out a bunch, though. Here in Matriarch's Mercy, if you're not a member of the Order, you're probably living close to somebody else. In some cases, sleeping on top of them. Sort of thing tends to cause friction between neighbors. Would lead to fights, but nobody here wants trouble with the Order. So they hire our hooligans to battle by proxy.
They're fighting using stand-ins? AKA they're fighting using stands?
Half the time, people shy away at the first sight of blood. The other, that's what they're there for. We say whoever wins the fight wins the argument. But frankly, it's never anything of consequence, like, okay, hurrah! This guy gets back his mangy button. Now, how can I help you exactly?
I came here to ask about the situation in the camp, but you answered my question.
Ugh, a tourist. Well, clear out then, huh? Can't have you scaring off real customers.
Why
I got
does
a bunch
everybody
of
have to
eggs,
stick up their
2
ass like I
pugilas,
won't fold
pugilas,
them?
and a cicada to feed.
I can still fold you. Alright, your turn. Hello, agent.
Hello. You're the one that aided us
I'm
in
trusted
availing
with
Sub
Sub
Rosa
Rosa.
of a rather large shipment of Spectrum vodka, yes? Agent Galloway is slightly less trustful than most feral canids, so winning her over speaks volumes of your character. Consequently, I'm pleased to present you purchase access to my fine wares. It's fortunate you're no stranger to contraband.
If your wares are so good, why are you operating out of a refugee camp?
It's superb cover and a consistent market. Refugees are in need of all sorts of supplies that the Order cannot provide, and Sub Rosa delivers at only a reasonable markup. Myself,
Only
I
a reasonable
enjoy the
markup.
thrills of the environ. Will the Order attempt to drive me out? Will Matriarch's Mercy be shelled? Shall I run out of new cereals? Oh, thrilling!
Agreed. Living by the blade of chance gives everything a certain zest.
Well put. So long as that zest isn't the taste of blood.
Where does Sub Rosa stand on the war?
We stand that we'd like to make a good ton of bits on the war.
Okay, so
And maybe
just like
expand our
Sublight.
reach in the process. Beyond that, I'm not supposed to comment. But Sub Rosa consists primarily of ex-Anti's Choice and ex-Protectorate personnel. We've still got folks we care about out there. Complicates some of our feelings on the fighting. But if the fighting stops, our income begins to go dry.
Show me your wares.
Feast thine eyes on the merchandise.
That's a pretty good toast. Yeah, I bet I have insufficient. Fucking. They're right there. And I'm 72 caps or bits short. They're right there. Actually, hold on.
Sub Rosa thanks you. What fine idle.
Oh, give me the keys. Give me the keys. Okay.
You haven't seen my landmine supplier, have you? I hope he hasn't blown it.
Oh my god.
That
Did you just hit me with a dad joke and
if
a
he doesn't show soon. What fine
freaking
contraband might I
sad
supply
world?
you with this day?
Wherever people like you are, there's work to be done close by, am I right?
Savvier than you look. Might be that I've got an agent over by the Guardian Estates that I haven't heard from in a spell. If you perhaps find yourself over that way, and perhaps make sure that the aforementioned agent hasn't been torn limb from limb, Sub Rosa would be most grateful.
Noted. Yeah, what's that other one that got mentioned? Scattered through the tram stations. Okay. Okay, so I guess someone cares about that gas eventually.
Look, your nose was just a stand-in for Duarte's nose.
Don't feel like those. Where do we go now? Another refugee camp? Another colony?
With an 8.23 margin of error, that our
Okay, before all
situation
that.
will improve in time.
Stop it with the predictions.
We're not going
you don't
anywhere.
Even know multivariable calculus.
Not on the basis of
trying
some
to cheer you up.
half-baked prediction. This so-called exclusion
Please,
zone
don't distract
is
me
where
from
we
my
stake
more
our
pressing
claim.
distractions.
Stand with me in defense of freedom. Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you.
Whoa, don't
You
fucking
do
call
got a
me a
certain
scrapper.
feral look in your eye, though. Okay, I give up. Tell me.
Earth Director at Pyroticus, and you are.
May Huffstutler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced.
Okay.
That's what those in the Order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
A helpful troublemaker is a noble calling.
Though, admittedly, it's a difficult way to make friends. The Order's not
yeah.
exactly fond of me. Rabble-rousing doesn't align with their vision of a perfect universe. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What was that you mentioned about the exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
The prediction must have been especially foreboding.
Chance of life-threatening peril from a yet-to-be-determined catastrophe were the administrant's words. Not what I would call specific.
Okay.
I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrant Agarwal, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
What makes you think they'd listen to me?
Even the Order, for all of their logical ways, value an outside perspective. And because I've run out of options.
I'll give it a try.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Okay.
What happened to this place? Matriarch's Mercy is no safer than the trenches.
Okay, what do you have to say?
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
What's on your
The
mind?
number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected.
Why?
And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
Naturally, why would Auntie's Choice do anything out of the kindness of their hearts?
I mean, we ain't gonna give up our cots for what could be the enemy. We're doing what we gotta do to keep our heads on our shoulders. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war. But
Yeah.
nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Auntie's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
Good point. Maybe they're scouting for new converts or conducting a human trial.
The thought has crossed my mind, though I reckon we might have seen concrete proof of that by now. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
I don't believe that, but we'll give it thought. There's a lot of people to talk to now in here.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied, coordinating provisions and supplies for the displaced.
Widmark suggests I speak to you about your work.
Well, if the archivist said so, I suppose I can factor out a moment. As the assigned provisioner, I am responsible for coordinating the requisition and distribution of comestibles, medicinals, and miscellaneous vital supplies. The overwhelming majority of my time is dedicated to this, leaving only moments to see to the Order's needs in the settlement. But it is an effort I undertake with great relish. You may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
I'm sorry to say, but this place may not have noticed either.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one could hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
I bet you're more stressed than you let on, but you seem happy about it?
The Order of the Ascendant is dedicated to the ascension of humanity. Our ultimate goal may not be reached in our lifetime. If I can help others in need today, I shall do so to the utmost extent of my abilities and resources.
Should leave you to it.
Appreciate you respecting my time. Yes.
Now, what about your
You
vendor?
may peruse to your heart's content, but do so speedily for my sake.
Okay, so this is modding and armor.
By the law. It's you.
The fuck just recognized me?
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You don't even know me.
True, but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Yeah, I've heard it all before, but what does that have to do with me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers.
You said I'm
I feared
dashing.
The prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
Today's your lucky day. You rolled for destiny and won the jackpot.
Thank the law. Matriarch's Mercy couldn't have waited much longer. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Think you could help, Inez?
Might have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad. With my thanks.
Before I get to that, I had another thing.
How can I be of service?
What do you make of the conditions
As
at
a
the camp?
doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing.
Oh, great.
Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all. Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge.
How do you know I'm not a refugee? Okay, nothing of super importance.
You're right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Damn, you do not have faith in humanity.
Ah, I pleasantly anticipated this exact moment. My personalized order prediction and weekly prognostics report both mentioned encountering an unforeseen factor about now.
Jesus.
I suppose that designation doesn't wholly apply to you, though, does it? Predicting future events is an imprecise science. Currently, that is. Well, then, I read that you'd have questions about our predictive methods, correct?
Yeah, how do you predict the future?
We utilize a mix of proprietary research methods to gather as complete a data set as possible, and advanced calculations using well-honed models to effectuate it. None of us predict events with complete accuracy or absolute detail. We'd need to solve the universal equation to do that. Fortunately, we're all working very hard on that problem. The Department of Predictive Analysis provide weekly prognostics reports and personalized order predictions to help steer our followers' paths.
So you tell everyone in the Order what to do.
More what to watch out for. Advisement on adhering to the plan. Forecasts of probabilistic dangers. Elements of larger predictions made relevant to groups and individuals. The Department of Predictive Analysis is mainly populated by seers like myself, who represent the Order's most talented mathematicians. After years of study, some can predict events a few seconds or minutes into the future with reasonable precision. Others can estimate with up to 71.1% accuracy several months out. Of course, predictions have grown more difficult with the loss of the archive, but I am not to speak of that with an outsider. No offense.
Do unforeseen factors get in the way of your predictions?
Unforeseen factors, random elements, anomalous outliers, incalculable variables, all of them can undercut the accuracy of our predictions. But as we close in on solving the universal equation, unknown unknowns will become known unknowns. Then finally, known knowns.
This is just is so cope. Can you tell me anything about the situation in the settlement?
Matriarch's Mercy is brimming beyond capacity with those cast out by war. But we of the Order rise to every challenge and continually strive to better our guests' existence. Why I, for instance, have availed my predictive methods to our refugee neighbors in the area.
Can't understand why I'm not seeing them here in droves.
I share the very same surprise. Engagement is admittedly rather low, but at least one member of the camp reports he has benefited from them greatly.
One person here will swear by the Order's predictive methods.
One of our recent guests, Rollo Nast, has received multiple personalized Order predictions. I believe he could speak to the effectiveness of our ways.
I think that's the guy that we just learned died from his hut falling on him.
I trust his attestations would convince you, and perhaps other members of the displaced as well.
I expected more than a desk.
True, my situation does lack a certain refinement. Regrettably, this is Matriarch's Mercy. We all must do the best we can with limited means.
I should go.
I do believe you're needed elsewhere. Farewell.
What do you mean you know I'm needed elsewhere? Or you do believe I'm needed elsewhere?
Please, keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna call the lift yet. So that seems like a real conversation. So I'm gonna talk to you first.
What is it? I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency.
Oh, my logo's on the
don't tell
envelopes.
Me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
Yeah, she said I should speak with you.
Oh, May, is it? You're on a first-name basis already? This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
Talk to me like I'm not from around here.
Fair enough. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity
Who's
would
flipping
befall
through a
the
billion
exclusion
papers
zone,
to my
warning
left?
that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
Who's flipping through these papers? She seems ready to accept responsibility for her actions.
Tell me, which of us has the title of administrant before their name? The responsibility is mine, as are the consequences. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious.
It's me!
Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Where would I even begin?
The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's mercy.
Oh,
the
dear
displaced want
Jesus.
the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the
How do I have a
displaced
seasoned
will learn to
perspective if you
listen.
don't even know who I
Any
am?
questions before you get started?
What can you tell me about her?
I can tell you she's a rabble-rouser of the highest order. Still, she cleaves to her principles. That's something. You can find her outside, among her people, stubbornly defying an order barricade. But you already knew that.
Yeah, how does it work that I was foretold?
Novice Seer Vicarage should have ample time to illuminate you on the Order's forecast modeling methods.
Okay.
He's
I was
just
looking
down
for
the
some
room
more
from
info,
here.
but so if I learn about everyone's concerns, I'll earn enough trust to resolve this dispute.
According to predictions, yes. Or at least, my interpretation of them. I am reasonably certain. More than usual, in fact. Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
That's a lot of... It's a literal mailroom. Just forever dropping mail all over. I would go crazy. I would go crazy if I just kept hearing that the whole time. What the fuck? Why did the music kick up? Ooh, auto dock. I'm gonna guess going up there is a conversation, so I'm gonna run around and loot everything I can that's not over there. Provided it's not stealing. Not trying to have this whole building pissed off at me. What in the hell is this guy wearing?
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
What the hell? What the void are you talking about?
Logic, primarily. The study of correct reasoning, sequence, consequence relation. But I see by the glaze in your eyes that's of no interest to you, so let's move on, shall we? The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I need to speak to Victor Clemens.
Victor? Yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
He might be involved in a plot.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd
I wasn't
notion.
talking to you, Landon.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
A friend of the traitor I'm after said she and Victor had secret contacts within the Order.
And that may well be true. But our standard of proof within the Order is not normally met by hearsay alone. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
Can you be more specific about the threats I'll be facing?
Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Are those the same cultists that worship the rifts?
Indeed. They began showing up with their inane theories prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate. Always starts small, doesn't it? Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order, whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Now can I, glad we're on the same page, now can I return the favor and help you?
No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Auntie's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst.
We're gonna get some answers.
It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself.
Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend, but the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations.
Yeah, listen to mommy.
Our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence, but if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Just checking, you're sure the Order didn't intentionally attack Auntie's Choice?
Most assuredly not. It would eliminate the entire point of the ceasefire. Please convey that fact to whomever you speak with.
Thanks for the lead to look into all of this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
I have a few more questions before I leave.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty.
Talk to me about Wiley the Sealer.
A calling for those with a greater than average talent for mathematics and computation, particularly in the field of predictive analysis.
It's fascinating that talent must come in handy.
Seer Wiley is being too modest about his contributions. Many in the Order rely on Seers for their indispensable counsel. I myself would be lost without mine.
Yeah, someone who can predict the future certainly seems handy.
Oh, indeed. I needn't educate you on what you can see with your very eyes. There is a great deal of pressure on me to navigate what is a rather novel situation. Without Wiley, I dare say our predicament here would be even more precarious. Many lives depend on him, on us both. Why, Matriarch's Mercy would not be the refuge it is without his predictions shepherding its development.
What's the story with the giant statue?
That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Oh, certainly. According to my calculations, the monastery will be accessible to certain members of the public shortly.
Oh, good news.
That
indeed.
sounded
Oh,
extremely
you really must
suspicious.
visit. The observatory is a true sight to behold.
Thanks for filling me in. I'll be on my way. You are extremely
Please,
suspicious,
not so
sir.
close. I'm aggregating vital, time-sensitive data, and your perpetual motion is distracting.
What about this motion? What do you think about this motion, huh? Jackass? What do you think about this motion? Perpetual motion near your ass. Fucking asshole. Alright. We got a lot
We
of...
need to help the folk get opportunity, Commander. Void the Abbot. He's more concerned with exonerating his own than with making things right.
I don't
Hope
think
you
that's true.
appreciated how I bit my tongue back there with the Abbot. Didn't want things to come to blows with civilians in the crossfire. Full of excuses for the attack, wasn't he? Could be that he's sincere. Or could be that he has his hands so full with keeping his community from falling apart that he missed a memo or two. Either way, I'm willing to stay my hand until we know the truth. If it were my folk buried under the
appreciate
rubble,
it.
I'd want to know for certain before acting. Besides, ain't nobody around here better suited for investigating than we are.
You're taking this better than I expected.
I prefer doing my shooting after asking all the pertinent questions, Commander. While we're at it playing detective, we need
Fair
to
enough.
scope out opportunity. If there are any survivors, we ought to help, however we're able. I can only hope they had warning enough to run
Are we
for
gonna
cover.
get Companion
If they
4
didn't,
at...
well, there's only so much
Opportunity?
basic training can prepare you for.
We'll head straight there.
Thank you, Commander. We should move on, unless you've got something for...
You're the one that wanted to fucking yap.
Since the schism, the Protectorate have rewritten history to explain the
Can't say I'm fond of these lodgings.
You ever cough so hard your ankles hurt? I'll
What
try
the
not
fuck?
to sneeze on you, but no promises.
Here's your
Law,
antibiotics.
Finally. Real relief for my fake symptoms. Let's see it then.
How much do you really want this? Because I might need it more.
Now that you mention it, you do seem to be of a genuine sickly disposition. Here, buy your own medicine. This one's mine. Besides, I'm guessing you need something stronger for whatever it is you've got.
That's
you have my
crazy.
gratitude, stranger.
What do you make this situation?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
What fucking spontaneous medical disorder do you have? Alright, anyway.
Arcadia shall ever return to the Ish.
We yapped so long, it's almost morning. Like it's getting light out. Let me get a map. Let me get the incognito. Cop this. I was about to say, that thing was called the Auto Hacker 5000. I thought I was going to get auto hacking from whatever this item was, but got a hat. Magazine size increase might be worth more than that health increase though. Enemies you hit with your attacks become marked, causing companions to prioritize them. See, yeah, no, that's probably better. All right, and with that, we shall call it. I'm running the wrong way for what I'm trying to do. That's the way I wanted to go. You know how we end episodes. Can I like jump on this railing? Sure can. I hope to see you in future The Outer Worlds 2 streams. I hope to see you in future streams in general, but that's it for this one. Peace.